Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are starting a new chapter, and the chapter name is A Well for Ugandans. So what is the meaning of well? A meaning of well is a deep hole that is dug in the ground to provide supply of water. And who are the Ugandans? The people of the Uganda are called Ugandans. Here I am also sharing a screen with you to show the countries and their people. Now you can say the people of China are called Chinese. The Russia are called Russians. We use the word German for Germanese and the Brazilian for Brazil. For the people of Italy, it's an Italian. For the Greece, it's Greek. For the people of Canada, we use the word Canadian. And for the Austria, we use the word Austrian for their people. An Englishman is the nationality of England. An American belongs to America. A Frenchman is for France. Is the people of France, we use the word Frenchman. And for the Sweden, we use the word Swede. For the Netherlands or Holland, we use the word Dutch. Okay, so it's for your general knowledge, and now we are starting the chapter. The chapter is about, before the chapter, let me ask you, have you ever done something that has brought smiles to people's face? Think what you could do in your everyday life to bring happiness to people. Okay, have you ever helped the poor people or anyone who need your help without any uh, selflessly, without any your interest? Sometimes we have you ever helped people who you don't even know? So this is the story of a boy, a Swedish boy whose name was Ryan Reljek. This is a news report of the Daily Express, and the topic is A Well for Ugandans and written by Helena Amundsen. 2nd June 2012. A Swedish boy, Ryan Reljek, helped make the lives of Ugandans better by building a well in the village of Agoy in Africa. And he became a pen pal friend from a boy of Uganda, and they discussed in their letter about the problem they faced because of water. And at that time, he found himself very lucky, very privileged, as the Swedish people do not have a problem to get the water. And many Africans had no access to clean water. And as a result, many Africans, they fell ill and even died of waterborne disease. So what he did, Ryan first put his wish into action by getting his parents to pay for course he did for them. Whatever he did to help his parents, he the parents used to pay for him. Then he realized that it is a very slow process and it will take long time to raise sufficient money. He started doing the work for his neighbors. And as his neighbors, they know about his cause, they know about this his cause. So what happened? They also helped the child, and they used to pay for every work done by the Rayan. And one day this thing was published in a paper. And after that, Rayan inspired and motivated lots of people, and lots of people helped him, contributed the money for the construction of a well. So he became the inspiration of lots of people. Okay. Then, at, after some time, with the help of lots of other people, they had sufficient money, and Ryan and his father traveled to Agboy, the village in Uganda, where they helped build the well. The villagers were excited and overjoyed when the well was completed. That was their long last dream, and they want a well for themselves. They sang and danced in celebration the entire night, exclaimed Ryan's father. For the villagers, they no longer had to walk long distances in search of water. For Ryan, his wish to provide clean water for his Ugandans come true. Not only that, Ryan also met Akana Jimmy, an orphan in the village. The boys become great friends, united in friendship and compassion, and by thus Ryan's simple wish to help others. This was the chapter. Okay, now read this statement. We are doing the reading comprehension, page number 142. Read this statement, write true for true, T for true and F for false. A well for Ugandans is a newspaper report about a boy named Ryan Relchek, and that is true. This uh, this topic, this lesson is a news report. Ryan's wish started when he paid a visit to Africa at the age of 6. It's false. No, because he had a pen friend from Africa and he had never paid a visit to Africa before that. Many Africans died of waterborne disease. That's very true. Ryan gave up his plan after realizing that it would take him a long time to save enough money to pay for the well, and that is not true. It's false. Mrs. Christensen paid Ryan to work for her because she pitied him. No, because she was uh, touched by his ambition. She was really inspired, and that's why she paid Ryan for to work. Ryan's effort to raise funds for the well was published in a local newspaper. That's right. Ryan and his father built the well by themselves. This is a way true. The villagers in Agbo were hostile toward Ryan and his father. No, they were more friendly and they loved Ryan and whatever he did for themselves. Now that we are starting the B for part, that is read the report and answer the following question. What was Ryan's wish? Ryan's wish was to build a well in Africa. What is the difference between the style of living of Swedish and the Uganda people? The Swedish have easy access to clean water and African don't. They have to travel lot to fetch the water from there. How did Ryan first put his wish into action? The answer is he got his parents to pay for the course he did. Now the question number 5. Is Ryan a determined boy? Give reason for your answer. Yes, Ryan is a determined boy. Why? Because he didn't give up. He worked for his neighbors to earn more money for his well. Why did Mrs. Christensen pay Ryan to work for her? She was touched by Ryan's effort to help people. He didn't even know. Why did why did a stranger give Ryan 10 kroner? He was touched by his effort and donated money toward the building of the well. Question number 7. How did Ryan and the aid agency use the money they received? They used the money to buy materials and equipment to build the well. And that's it for the question answer section. Now we are moving to the another one, that is what the section C. And